Today's show is brought to you by Pardon My Eastside. Get your Pardon My Eastside apparel right now at www.pardonmyeastside.com and use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 25% off. eBlock Radio is now available on the New Orleans Talk Network. Be sure to check them out and the rest of the podcasts that are available at NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com.
Show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
That's
shit,
that.
check one, check two. Goddamn.
That's that, bro.
Man, that motherfucker hit hard. Damn.
You tried to smooth over
shit.
in one puff. That's what happened.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Be hitting that bitch so hard.
Shit, because I was trying to hurry him get on camera.
Pause.
I got tears in my eyes and shit now.
That shit sounded gay as fuck.
I wasn't paying attention for real. Check one, check two. Oh, shit, man. Let me see what we got. What that say? Hershey the Entertainer just checked in on IG Live. What up, though?
What's up, Hershey?
Oh, man. Retarded.
What's up, Hershey?
Shit. All right. Let me get myself together, though. I was trying to hit that motherfucking blunt before we got on camera. And we fucked up for real quick. All right, y'all ready to do it?
Lego.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The Livest Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth Nephew.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, man. Live on your dial right this moment. It's your boy, the Hood, Howard Stern. Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205. I got my man Angry Man over here trying to pass the blunt. My man Money holding it down.
Uh-huh.
And of course, man, we in here on a Monday morning. Hershey Entertainment said, "Hey, Kings and shit." What's up, baby?
Though?
If you got social media Monday, God damn, that shit got me high already.
Yeah.
All right, if you got social media, all right, hit us on Twitter and Instagram. Hit up my man at Real Monk Money, and of course, myself at Hood Howard Stern. We gotta get Angry Man some social media shit, dog.
Yeah.
Hershey Entertainment said 313 checking in for show. Pardon my
sure.
east side. You already see what it is.
313, baby.
The east side or west side, dog? Just let us know.
It's
baby.
the east side, ain't it?
Yeah, for sure. It's the east side over here. But you never know where everybody coming from.
All right.
Dog, it's Monday morning, bro.
So
How was your weekend, my nigga?
Mine?
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't gonna ask Angry Man?
He ain't talking. You talking now?
What I do this weekend?
Yeah, what you do this weekend, dog?
Not a goddamn
See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Larry Benz just checked in. What up, B?
What up, though?
No, what up, though? Ain't shit popping this weekend, dog?
No, man, we had a great turnout for me, though, because I know he ain't gonna say shit.
Right.
So we had a great turnout for me at the Easy Street, you know what I'm saying? Everyone went real swell. My man Soul Deacon and motherfucking Geno 7 came through, ripped the crib up. You hear me? They
Shout
did
out to
they
Geno
thing.
7.
When that nigga started singing, "Holding on, holding strong," that shit had me laughing. That's my shit. Lord knows I'm gonna make it. That shit fire. But he came through and ripped that one up. You know, ripped
Shout out
that
to Soul Deacon.
ripped that joint up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hershey said, Schoolcraft in Greenfield, thumbs down to the east side.
Whatever.
Whatever.
That sound like some hating to me.
Yeah, that sounds like some hating to me, for sure. Wow. It's all good. We got part of my west side hats, too. It's all good. Yeah, but Geno 7, go back.
Geno 7, yeah, they ripped it though. They ripped down the house, man. We're gonna try to get them back every weekend, man.
He said every weekend.
We're gonna try
house
to
band.
the house band because they ripped it up, bro. Like literally, bro. Like
Yeah, for
they
sure.
packed the house. They had people coming in. You know what I'm saying? They had people screaming they coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
so you know what I mean.
That's
Shout
good,
out
that's
to
good business for everybody.
yes. Shout out to Geno 7. Appreciate you, Soul
sure.
Deacon. My guy set that up too, so to appreciate Big Dog. You know what I'm saying?
For
Hood
sure.
House
I need 10% off that management.
One love, one love.
Ain't nobody gonna talk about that though.
No, one love. We're gonna keep going. One love to that. You know what I mean?
Ain't that a bitch?
But what that nigga saying that, holding on, that shit my shit. Holding strong, that shit. Lord knows I gotta make it. That shit fire.
Hey, that shit is fire. Though. I like
That
that
shit
song,
fire,
man.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard that motherfucker on the jukebox, I thought it was him and shit. Like, oh shit, my nigga done made it and shit.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't him though. But he sounded just like that motherfucker. Anything else popping?
Not too much, you know what I'm saying? Some football game was canceled. Couldn't see him fall on nobody, so
Dog.
I was kind of upset about that.
What, because all the rain and shit?
Yeah. So they canceled.
You watch
me.
Power, bro?
Yeah, I watched Power, bro.
Man, look.
Come on, bro.
I don't want to, yeah, I'm sure.
Man,
niggas
so what?
seen
If
it
they ain't
already.
seen this thing by now, damn.
He said, fuck it.
Fuck
We about to ruin that shit.
Fuck you, dog.
So first of all, Angry Man and shit come through last night to watch the football game and shit, and it was going off. Power was going off. And nigga said I was in there watching my soap operas. First of all, it's not a soap
You was in
opera.
there watching your stories.
It's a action packed drama. That's what it is. It's action packed drama.
Yeah, it is. I can't even. I'm gonna roll with him on this one. I know
Hell
he like.
yeah.
I know he like all them stories and shit. Like he watch Days of Our Lives and shit. But
I don't watch Days of Our Lives, nigga. I watch As the not what's the name?
As
of
the
that
World
shit?
Turns?
No, that shit. No, what's the other shit? Young and the Restless. Young and the Restless. I do watch
Oh,
Young and the
my
Restless. And just for you niggas that didn't know, Victor is not dead. Victor is not dead. in case
Victor
y'all
died a million times.
know. Victor not dead now though. So,
Fuck out of here.
don't worry
I'm
about
not
it.
watching Power. I guess I'll be tripping when he act before it come on.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said
Yeah.
you got to go in the house and watch my stories.
My man said Snowfall already ruined Power. Man, I didn't-
sure.
I never got into Snowfall.
For sure.
I never got into it.
For sure.
Yeah, I fucked
I
up.
just like good shit, bro. It don't matter who's the better. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Snowfall is better. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is better?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I got like a realistic storyline. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
This is kind of going to feed into what we're talking about later, so we're going to lay off of Power and shit for a second. We're going to get back to that, because it's almost going to kind of feed into what we're talking about. Anything else, though, this weekend?
No, that's it for me, bro.
That's it for you. Nah, yeah,
Shout out Geno 7.
sure.
Holding on. That shit fire, bro.
Legit, though, man. Shout out to Geno 7, man. It was a good time Saturday night at the Easy Street Saloon, dog. Don't forget that tonight is Monday Night Football. You can slide through there tonight, too. Easy Street Saloon. You can't hear? Oh, shit, I don't know what's going on, P. I can hear it, though. I'm not sure.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving out. Yeah, so it's Monday Night Football. You can slide down to Easy Street Saloon, 16101 East 10 Mile Road, man. Fall through there and watch some Monday Night Football. Still not? I can hear you.
Okay.
I can turn it up a little bit. I don't know, yeah, I can hear you. Damn, I ain't hear that either.
No.
Oh, shit, we broke your shit, P?
You should have
Bam,
fired me.
there
I
you
was
go.
gonna say,
There you
fire
go.
me before I get
My
here.
bad, here it is. Then we got you there.
Waste the gas coming over to this motherfucker.
Waste of gas.
Gas.
Get
What the
outta here.
fuck? What you mean gas?
Shit.
It's 6 steps.
Anyway, man, we got a couple
Sound like the
things.
right thing to say.
Okay.
We got a couple things to talk about before we get to the real topic, dog. What about them Lions, though? Angry Man and shit. What you think, dog?
I think they got robbed.
I feel I'm happy about them. I'm happy about their effort. I mean, obviously, I wanted the W, but I mean, shit.
It was a good ass game.
Yeah, it was a
you
good
know,
ass game.
I'm a fan anyway. Win or lose, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm a
But
Lions
this is
fan.
one of the best games I ever fell asleep on.
Dog,
Like,
so
I ain't
sad.
gonna lie,
So
bro.
sad.
Like, it was a good game, bro. I was just so fucking tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
I was mad as hell that I missed the last fucking fourth quarter and the third quarter. But
Hey,
they
damn,
got
they brought 'em
robbed.
back.
They said they got robbed again when I fell asleep. Because I think they got robbed on that first touchdown they took back. I don't give a fuck. He had that bitch. He had it control.
They definitely got robbed on that first
Hell
touchdown.
yeah.
For sure.
And then that 100-yard run for the touchdown. He was down, man.
Nah, his back was touching the ground,
And
bro.
then the referees couldn't find the ball. They whistled that bitch dead.
Right. And that part, too, though, like, the thing is, if they'd have called the touchdown right, then it would have never been that motherfucking return anyway. It wouldn't have been no fumble because it just wasn't in. Anyway, T just checked in. What up, baby?
What up,
Said
up?
good morning and shit. Venus just checked in. What's happening?
Warnings.
Yeah, Larry, my man say, Cause in real life, Tasha would have been gone 3 seasons ago. Yeah, she probably
For sure. Real life,
need to
for
get
sure.
off the shit.
Tasha would have been gone.
Xandra just checked in. What up, though? The fight was on right. Has diminished with time. The fight for what's right has diminished with time. Oh, okay, she answering the question. All right, so we're going to get to that in a second. We over here talking shit about other shit. Speaking of the fight, though, it was a decent fight with the whole motherfucking however many rounds is it, 12? The Spence fight. And I ain't really into the middleweights and shit, because like they fight too hard. You know, it take too long. These motherfuckers throwing 1,000 punches, landing 20 and shit. This shit just, you know, it's a lot, dog. I'm not a real boxing fan, so I can't even front.
Man,
but it appeared to be a decent fight.
Man, that's the best one. They just sitting there swinging.
No, you're right. They just swinging.
Heavyweights don't fight like that, you know.
No,
it's a different kind of boxing. Heavyweights swinging for the fences, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because they can't throw all them punches and shit.
True that. I guess that's what it is.
Keep their stamina.
Yeah, I kind of like the slow road. All that motherfucking.
It's just more knockouts and heavyweights. That's all.
Yeah, that's probably it too, though.
You definitely going when you get a Floyd fight. That bitch going to 18 rounds.
18.
Ain't no knockouts going on.
Oh, Matt Spence was doing his thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was straight though. Like I say, I'm not really a boxing fan, but he did end up pulling it out in the decision. What else popped out this weekend? Michigan blew out Rutgers and shit, which I don't think is a thing.
Nah, it's a thing, man. Because I'm tired of this shit, dog.
What?
I swear, I'm
tired of what?
College football. I'm about to quit watching that shit in a minute.
Why you say that?
Because, man, look all the first. Remember the conversation the show we had about paying athletes.
Mm-hmm.
This pretty much proves my point. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, not the whole point. You literally have to run up the score on these kids in college to keep your rankings.
Yeah.
You have to. And then now look, Clemson was number one, and still got dropped down to number 2 because they didn't score enough points. Their game was too close. What type of shit is that?
Well, I mean, especially when you Michigan, you got to run up the score because we can't beat Ohio State.
No, but you shouldn't. But see,
beat a lot of
but think about it. Listen to these commentators. They talking if a team go undefeated and lose one game, they say their whole season is done.
Yeah.
So you look at the pressure you putting on these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
But versus the NFL, you can lose 6 games and still win the Super Bowl.
Right.
In college, hey man.
Hold on, man.
Hey.
I gotta take this.
Oh, that's work. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, but like I was saying, you putting all that pressure on them kids, man, and they lose one game, their whole season is over.
Right.
So then if you can still win, but depending on who you playing, you got to put up a certain amount of points to keep your.
1,000. Yeah.
That's not making no sense to me,
I
man.
feel you.
That's some bullshit.
So because of that, we got to count the Michigan shit.
I mean,
I wouldn't count it, but it's just like fuck, man.
If they get
I want to beat some quality teams too, though.
you got 12 teams in NCAA Division One, and you got 4 teams going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Fucking type shit did that make? That's the Division One football has to have the worst playoff system on the planet.
The worst playoff system, the worst treatment of athletes.
Everybody in the world can put together a playoff system except Division One football.
Right. No, this is
Somebody explain that shit to me.
It don't make sense though.
No, to me, this shit is simple, stupid. You win your conference, you go to the playoffs.
That's how it works in every other division.
But no, I can see what it is. They too scared Alabama might not go to the championship, and then the world won't get to see Alabama play in the national championship.
That's how it is every other division, and there's more teams down there. So
that's why I don't get it.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
No, what it is, man, them big schools scared of getting hit in the mouth by a small school.
Is that what it is?
Versus, that's why I like college basketball.
More money at stake.
Yeah, I like college basketball. They settle that shit on the court.
Yeah.
If Wayne State make it, come on, let's get you out here with Duke and see what you gonna do.
Get your ass beat.
I mean, you never fucking know.
Right.
I mean, that's what other people say. Well, you don't have the talent. You don't have. How do you fucking know?
True that.
You know what I'm saying? Let these motherfuckers settle it where it's supposed to be settled at. On the goddamn field.
Some motherfucking cigarette over here smoking like sage and shit.
Yeah, what is that? Motherfucking Newport incense.
Newport incense, dog. That motherfucking fired. Anyway, man. So yeah, we had sports this weekend. Geno 7 rocked it out and shit over the weekend at Easy Street, dog. I think that was really about. Oh,
King
one more
won.
thing, huh?
King
won. All right, beat Western, right?
Yep.
Yeah. This is so. All right, one more thing I want to talk about before we go to commercial break and then get to our for real topic, dog. Kanye West, all right, Sunday services, all right. This is I'm not hip at all, really. I guess what it is he remixing hip hop songs and turning them into gospel songs and shit, right? So I guess that's what be going on at the Sunday service. They was here in Detroit last week, and I'm not hip. I didn't see,
It was this weekend. Yeah, it was
last weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm not hip to the shits like really, but from what I understand. He said that he's not doing secular music anymore, like he's doing all gospel, dog. What you think about that shit, though?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, if he's genuinely serious about it, ain't nothing wrong
Do
with
you
it.
even care, though?
Not really.
But
But,
I think that's where I'm at with it.
he could be, just trying to tap a different avenue. The motherfucker did do a lot in hip-hop. He probably, just trying to do something else.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong. I mean, like I said, if you're not mocking it, or you actually just trying to do the music, or this is what you trying to do, I ain't got no fucking problem with it.
I mean, I heard something... What was it?
I
think he did California Love, I think, and turned it into like a gospel song and shit.
Bro, it's fire though.
It is fire.
I ain't gonna lie to
You
you.
see, you ain't gonna lie.
I ain't really like into Kanye West like that.
Yeah.
But like one of the partners, he loved Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? He go to all the Sunday services too, you know what I'm saying? When they close around, he'll travel to him, you know what I'm saying? But I seen it on his phone. They was live. They got like at least 150 motherfucking choir members. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. Whatever bring your relationship closer to God. I guess. Shit. I
mean, we can't sit up here and say.
I mean, I'm weirdo anyway. So
hip hop taking over the world, and then get mad when they try to take the music. To put it in hip hop.
I ain't mad. I just don't think I necessarily give a fuck though. I probably should though. This could be something good for me because I'm not a real I'm not a real churchgoer. So this could be something beneficial.
Got you talking
for me.
about it though. Got you talking about it.
You're right. See, so it's working, huh? God damn it, you Kanye West. Or I guess it's probably God. I guess.
Yeah, got you talking about it.
Got me talking about it. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go to this commercial break real quick, dog. What up, my man? Who that? Oh, there's All American Ricky. What up, though? Yeah, we live, dog. We live.
What up, dog?
Larry Vance say that boy lost it. You usually go to jail to find Jesus. He chose not to take his meds. I think he is. I think he is off a little bit. He admitted so. You know what I'm saying? So I think we are off a little bit. I think this is something we talked about the other day. I think I want to say it was me, Angry Man, and Kodak Lee. I believe. I think we was talking about. Or that might have been somebody else. We're just talking about how I think everybody needs fucking counseling because you got motherfuckers who we grew up with who dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? They died as teenagers. They like, we need help. Nigga, help me. Like, we done went through some trauma.
There ain't nothing wrong with me.
Huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Well, it certainly is. There's something wrong with everybody.
I'm straight.
It's something wrong with everybody.
Something wrong with your motherfucking ass.
There's always something wrong with us because of the climate that we come from, dog. Like, it's no avoiding that. I'm not using it as an excuse. But I do think that it's some for real shit. I think if you grew up, especially in the 48205 or in the inner cities of anywhere on earth, you done dealt with some trauma that you might not even realize because we look at that shit as normal. Like, we don't even look at that shit as trauma. We look at that shit as what happened every day, B. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to get over that shit. But anyway, shout out to Kanye West, man. You want to do gospel music, that's what's up. I mean, Snoop did that shit. I heard the Snoop album was fire, though. I never really listened to that either. But he did gospel too, and I think they say his shit was fire. Mm-hmm. But anyway, salute to niggas finding Jesus and trying to get a little life up to the
Niggas
love.
finding Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, niggas.
Can you put niggas and Jesus in the same sentence?
Shit, Jesus was a nigga.
But I'm saying though.
So why couldn't I? Hey, that nigga know my heart.
Oh, okay.
Capital N because it's Jesus. Like,
okay.
That nigga know my heart.
That nigga say, Daddy, that crazy nigga on again down there.
Right, ooh, Jesus? Yeah. That nigga crazy. All right, man. Yo, Bo just checked in. What up, dog? Yo, we're going to go to commercial break, dog, and then we're going to come back with our for real topic, dog. And today, man, we want to know what happened to black positivity on TV, dog. That's what we want to know. We'll be back in about 45 seconds. Hit me in the comment box if you got a comment. We will read it live on the air. But until then, man, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, man. We'll be back in about 45 seconds. Check one, check two. Check one, check two. We back in the building, man. You know what it is, the Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, man. I got Angry Man and Monk Money holding it down. And of course, it's your boy, the Hood, Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. IG Live is in the building. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, man. What's good?
What's good?
Right now, we talking about what happened to black positivity on TV, man. Shout out to my man Cardillo, who actually came up with this topic this morning on the fly, because I didn't have no topics, so I just started texting everybody trying to get topics, and this is what we came up with. Girl talking about capital H, you high. Yeah, I am a little bit. Let me see. You watch Black Jesus, they got a new season. Oh, Larry Revere said that. I never looked at that.
That shit,
Black Jesus, that shit funny as hell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit funny, y'all.
That shit hilarious in the motherfucker.
I never looked at that shit though.
Check it out.
Yeah, but Angry Man, what you think, dog? What happened to black positivity on TV? You know, back in the day, like you had the one I always go to is fucking Different World, because like it ain't never been nothing like Different World since.
Well, time, the government not let us discipline our kids, and ass and violence is what did it on TV.
Ass and violence.
Yeah, because back then you couldn't see ass on TV.
Right.
See ass on TV all the time.
Sure.
Back then it really wasn't no like powers.
Yeah.
Empires on TV. You had the Different Worlds. You had the Cosby Show. You had
now is power and empire considered positivity, y'all? No. So it's still kind of the same thing. Still feeding into negativity, huh?
No, that's what I'm saying. Ass and violence, nigga. That's what took over the positivity of TV, because it's like how the cliche how people complain about how football players make more than doctors. Well, which one do you want to see? You want to see a brain surgery, or you want to see a good ass game?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just
like that you want your life saved, but you don't want to watch
that shit. It's just like, take away the Different Worlds that should, show you how to survive in college and how to live away from home. Yeah. Or we're gonna show you some power to show you how to get this money out in the streets. Yeah. Which is more attractive to the eye? Right. That shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And both are realities though.
Yep. Yeah.
It's just which one you want to actually look at.
Which one you choose,
the time, like I said, ass and violence.
Do you think? Well, shit, I'll get to that question in a minute. More money. What you say, Doug?
I mean, I definitely agree with Dog, man. Like, I mean, I don't understand how people gave up. They think we made it. Like, we here already. We at the pinnacle.
Is here.
Yeah, we is here. We ain't nowhere. I just want to let people know that, you know what I'm saying? We ain't nowhere, bro. Until we, come together collectively as a group, I don't think we gonna ever be nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, forever the optimistic.
Them shows right there at the beginning, the Cosby Show, all them shows was leading us to be to that point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't want to see that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? They don't see that shit. They say we cry, we whine too much. You know what I mean? Like, if we ask for, equal rights, police not killing us, we crying. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. Like, we called the angry black man, and we just want some motherfucking rights. We want to live just like y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it, bro. And I don't understand how people just not see it. And for them to keep it out of sight, like I say all the time, if you don't put light on it, it won't grow, bro. And then I don't think they want to put light on the shit, so it won't grow. It did grow to a point where we had a black president, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then after that, we did it. It's done. No, fuck no, bro.
We made it to the mountaintop.
We made it nowhere. Right. Made it nowhere.
Larry Vance said, I'm all for black positivity, but it doesn't pay as fast as black entertainment. Black entertainment has, and that's funny that he said it like that, because I feel like black entertainment is synonymous with negativity though. Like when you say black entertainment, you don't think of fucking Different World or the Cosby Show. You think of fucking Love and Hip Hop.
But
you think of all
like
the
he said,
shit.
It's like he said, and to piggyback off that, it's all about who's watching it. To us, black folks, it's always gonna be entertainment. Yeah. Because like he said, we know what y'all was saying about old girl. If she was in the street, she'd have died a long time ago.
Right.
We all know that's entertainment. But you got people that don't live how we live or where we came from. Yeah. That's not entertainment to them.
They see it as life.
Yeah, that's why, you get around certain white people and, we dress, fresh as hell. First thing they ain't gonna think is we selling dope.
True that.
Because that's what they see on TV.
That's funny though, right? I think that's a lot of a misconception with
you can't be in the position you in. You just can't have that. You can't have a college fucking degree.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't have my lady and all my kids in the same household.
Hold on.
You know, that's just certain shit we can't do.
Let's talk about
what
that.
we ain't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about that. Do you think that's something from experience or something that people see on TV all the time? Because me and Angry Man talked about that the other day, and it is like it's almost like it's something unheard of when a motherfucker got kids with one person and all the kids is his and shit. It's almost unheard of. Kids be like, y'all got the same daddy.
Like the story I told you. Let me tell you real quick, man. I'm in there frying shit out of this fish, right? Kids on the porch playing. So, you know, the kids come through the window. We want ice cream. I'm like, how many kids out there? I give them all $1. Little girl gonna say, who was that? And in Brooklyn, we were like, that's my daddy. And she was like, China, where your daddy? She's like, that's my daddy. And I'm like, well, where his daddy? And she was like, that's him. Y'all ain't all got this. What she said, y'all ain't supposed to all have the same daddy. I fell the fuck
that's
out,
crazy
man.
Though, right?
Then I thought about it. I'm like, that's my father. I mean, that little girl was adamant about y'all. She was like, stop lying. That ain't all y'all daddy. Do he live here?
Right, and you live.
Then she hit me with the do he live at?
Oh man, dog.
I mean that's the. I mean it is the reality of not just black people but a lot of people
That
in
shit was
general.
funny as hell, man. Like,
but it's also something that's getting played out on TV too, though. So like, yeah, you kind of get that. So like when Blackish came out, Blackish to me was the closest thing. The Blackish and the Carmichaels was the closest thing to like the Cosby Show, I guess we would say. I mean, it was really some positivity. And then when you look at motherfucking Martin and shit though. All these motherfuckers outside of Tommy, which I don't know what he did, but all these motherfuckers is like they was professionals. Like even though Cole was just retarded, he worked at the.
He kept a job.
He kept a job though. You know what I'm saying?
He kept a 9 to 5.
Everybody was living their life and shit. Like it was showing like some sort of positivity and shit. Like nowadays, man, it's like it's glorifying like crime, drugs, and fucking violence, like you say, and ass.
Right.
gotta have the ass.
But think about it. You know, you get around. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all see it more than I do. But you know the look on people's face when they tell them what position you actually have. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I've been on Channel 4. That and the expression probably just changed. You know what I'm saying? Then I know you fuck people up when they tell them you got books and a college degree.
Yeah, I definitely fuck people when I tell them I write books because I don't talk like I write. So it's okay though.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to. That shit is amazing. I remember when I was this is just a throwback story. I remember when I did my internship at Black Enterprise and shit, and I told people, you know, that I wrote and published 13 articles as an intern at Black Enterprise. Google me and shit. But yeah, they was like, "Dog, you wrote what?" Like, yeah, for a business magazine. Yeah, like I actually know the shit. I don't talk about shit all the time, and I definitely don't sound like how I write, but I do that shit. And you're right. So I think that those stereotypes and shit are just being blasted on TV, and I don't.
You sound like you right sometimes when you get that phone call and you're like, "Hello, this is Quincy."
Yeah, I do that.
Hop the fence right
I know how to hop the fence and shit. I know how to hop the fence. But what was I gonna say though? But yeah, I think now this is the question I guess I got. So those stereotypes are being perpetuated on TV. But do you think that they really doing it to oppress black people, or is it really just about the money? Like, is it all about the money, or are they intentionally trying to put black people in the box?
Both. Because money gonna be tied at the end of the damn thing.
Double knees in your neck, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
double knees. Cause I know it's about the money, but I don't know if people actually like deliberately trying to put us in the box.
No,
We never
I
came
think
out
it's
of the box.
motivated by the money.
it's motivated by the money, but my thing is, I don't think they trying to put it in the box. People like tell like they stories, like they fantasy, like shits in their head. They like to put shits in their head on paper. You know what I mean? Like 50 Cent only knows so much things. You know what I mean? So many things about the hood and the block. You know what I'm saying? Where he came from, where he was raised. That's where power come from. From shit that he probably saw and lived through in his fucking. And he just put some imagination on it. You know what I mean? But still, you know what I mean? Like it's just the life they live. And I'm thinking a lot of people, the life they live. And that's why when you say everybody needs some counseling, I really think counselors should be really popular around here.
They're popular around here.
For real. Like, I really think it should be popular because definitely the police need it. Every police officer need to be counseled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From either just shooting somebody or shooting somebody for no fucking reason. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think
it shouldn't
they
even
do.
get to that point when they shooting somebody for reason if you talking your problems out every day. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a motherfucker at home, mad as hell at his life, and then he go to work and this black dude with the diamonds and his grill. He mad as fuck.
His grill.
You know, he mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He got all this good shit and I'm working 9 to 5 and I gotta deal with this shit at home. Man, I'm about to pull this nigga over.
Right, and then that's how I go down from
That's how I
there.
go down
My
from
man Bo said what happened. Clowns be watching Love and Hip Hop. I watch that shit. And all that other bullshit with crazy ratings. That's what happened to it. I mean, like the money, I think the money obviously when the big corporations and the broadcast stations and shit seeing how much money that kind of ratchet shit could bring, then obviously I know they capitalizing off of it. I guess at this point, I guess the question is what do we do about that shit?
We should
we
come out
not
with-
in control.
And
Well,
keep entertaining.
that's funny though, right?
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say though, and now when I heard it in my head, it didn't make sense. But I was about to say we don't control how that information is put out, but it's fucking our content.
Yes.
So we literally do control all of this shit.
Yeah.
And I really was getting ready to say that. That's about to be the dumbest shit I ever said. Because we got to control it because it's us.
It's us. You know?
Right, it's us.
We
And I
give-
was literally getting ready to say
We
that.
give them the whole concept about everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they swagger jacking for sure. A lot of
Yeah.
people.
Culture
embrace it.
vultures, like my man,
Swagger
what's it called?
jacket for sure.
Dan
You know
Pash be
what I'm
saying. D. Will said both because our own people will put foolishness out in the name of money.
For sure.
You know what? Is that what Mona is doing and shit with this love and hip hop shit? She black and this is a conglomerate at this point. Like she capitalizing off of that, off of that ratchetness and shit.
And that's what's selling though. You know what I'm saying? Like he said.
So
Angry
like,
Man.
do you be mad at that though?
Yeah, at some point,
You mad at that?
yeah, because it's just like what Angry Man said, ass and fucking violence. All they do is fucking get fake asses and fucking fight, throw wine and water in each other's face. Every fucking episode I've watched, bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, come on.
So are you mad at a black woman for capitalizing off of what white America and the white industry was going to do anyway?
But I'm not mad at her for doing it, dog. Because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She got to eat. You know what I mean? Like, for real. But
A lot of
something,
people got jobs because of it.
something should spin off good behind a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should see something good. And she do that. She did it with the motherfucking Jim Jones and his bitch. You know what I'm saying?
when they
They
first did that
positively
shit.
when they got married and all that. You know, so she tried to do some shit like that. It ain't paying. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, and it's funny because like T.I. show, I don't think that's her. I think that's T.I. show by itself. But it's positive and shit, and it's boring.
It's boring.
It's
And
boring. I ain't gonna lie.
watch
It's
it, though.
boring.
And they don't watch it though. You know what I'm
It's
saying? It's
boring,
crazy. And T.I. throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think we all should just get a fucking
That's a good effort though.
a station or something
Yeah.
and just try to throw out the motherfucking modern day motherfucking
Dog.
Cosby Show.
Just like whatchamacallit. I think they doing actually a good job about that Bounce TV. I think they actually they got some original series and shows on that bitch that's funny as hell. That's not making it mainstream because it's not like super ratchet and shit. And I think they are doing a good thing. Hopefully, Bounce TV gets a
Central
little
Entertainer
bigger.
got a good one. That Neighbors. It's pretty.
That's
good.
on. So that's on the major network and shit. So like that's on like Channel 2 or some shit.
But
so
you
that's on
don't
major
hear
network.
about it that much, you know. What
No,
I mean?
and I kind of thought it was corny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we fucked up. I'm programmed and
Yeah.
shit. Girly Girl said, yeah, well, it's up to us to take control too. Look at Tyler Perry, his own movies, studio, production, and put the other black people in position to win as far as black entertainment goes. Yeah, definitely, I agree with that. Larry Vance said both. Both whites win by letting us oppress ourselves.
For sure.
You know, that's always the case, not just in TV, but in fucking everything else. Jada Rock said, I was told my wife must be white because how I talk. And see, that's us too, man. That'd be us dividing ourselves and shit. I mean,
Well,
that
you know,
happens all the time.
It's a catch-22 because, like, you know, I ain't upset at the woman for doing it. Somebody gonna capitalize off of it.
And
Shit
might as well
be
be.
her. You know what I mean? Because like you said it a couple shows ago. This is our shit. Maybe it is just made to entertain us because we know this shit is entertainment.
Right.
We know that shit ain't real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that shit is like a funny horror movie to us. We know the fucking horror movie ain't real.
Right.
You know what I mean? And but you got a lot of motherfuckers, different cultures and races think that's just what it is every day in every black home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hateful to say it, but you know, to them, Cosby Show was just acting. That was just Bill Cosby being on TV. Love and hip hop is how you motherfuckers really are.
Reality TV.
And I will admit though, like the Cosby Show and Different World and shit are shows that I watched as a kid. Will Smith, Fresh Prince, all that shit. They all had like good messages. But I have to be honest in saying that, like, it sunk in better once I got it old. Like, so it didn't affect me like it does now. And I guess that's because of the experiences I had and shit. Then I was able to kind of correlate that with some of the messages. So I guess the issue is how do you have messages and shit like that, like in Cosby Show and Different World and in some parts, Will Smith, and get that to the kids? Because I didn't feel that shit for real until I became an adult.
You know what? I want to give a shout out to Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Because he the only one out here trying to do it.
He trying, yeah.
He trying, dog. He putting the effort out there. Spike Lee what?
Spike Lee?
What?
I fuck with Spike Lee. I don't give a fuck what you about to say. I fuck with Spike Lee.
Okay, then I ain't gonna say it.
He an angry short nigga sometimes and shit, but
Ain't nothing wrong with Spike.
Ain't nothing wrong with Spike. I ain't saying nothing wrong with Spike. But I mean, he can put more. He can push more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can push more. He pushed the envelope in a lot of his movies.
Yeah, for sure.
Why stop?
Yeah.
Probably because he has been stopped. Tyler Perry didn't push the same kind of envelopes.
He probably got that money. He got enough money now. He ain't got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, people sit down and get comfortable. It ain't over, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't over. Like, because you got to the pinnacle of your life, that don't mean that.
But what you also got to understand, though, is Spike Lee been making movies since the 80s, nigga. It's time to pass the torch. So salute to Tyler Perry, because at some point the old nigga gotta quit because he didn't give you the game. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give you the game. Like
That's keep pushing, bro.
I mean, he is.
Farrakhan is a fucking motherfucking. He about 89, 90, and he pushing it. He pushing it and pushing.
First of all,
if you have a message, bro, and you want to get out there, bro, just because you got enough money that you can say I'm okay, that don't mean you stop pushing it, bro.
He's still pushing it. The Netflix series is dope. She's got to have it. The Netflix series. It is dope, and it's pushing the envelope.
What you see on that? Ass, a lot of ass.
No, I mean it's some fine women on there, but it's
a lot of ass.
It's some very nice women.
A lot of ass.
I ain't gonna lie, but it ain't ratchet shit though. Like it really is exploring human nature and shit, especially when it comes to specifically black women and shit. But I think it is. I think it's good exploration. I think it's going in the right direction. It's not the same. It's not everybody ain't selling dope and shit. Like these motherfuckers is artists. Mm-hmm. Like everybody trying to like find their way in the world and still keep their blackness and shit. So I dig that shit. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Just like I used to. I used to fuck with dear white people, but they kind of let me down. This is something that my man Cardillo's mentioned earlier when we was talking about positivity and black positivity on TV. This is the thing though, it has shifted. There is a lot of black positivity on TV when it comes to homosexuality though. Oh. Why is that though? Like you will really promote the equality of black gays and lesbians, but not so much the heterosexual male or the male centered like family and shit.
It's about what sells. We program, bro. It's about what sells. It sells. A lot of these people
is it what's selling or is it what reality is?
It's what's selling, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever's selling is. Whatever they selling, bro, they trying to put it on our culture.
Trying to put it on culture, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they want to push, bro, they put it on our culture, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot of gay white guys out here.
I mean,
it's more than
obviously
it's
black.
more.
It's
more of them. You know what
more
I'm
of
saying?
them, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we have to fucking keep pushing the envelope with us? Like, we already know it's there. We already know you're there. You're not forgotten, bro. Like, you're a person, bro. You already human being, bro. Like
we understand.
We understand. Like, what more do you want, bro? You got all your rights. You got more rights than a motherfucking a privileged white person at this point.
You got more rights than a nigga ever had.
You know what I'm saying?
As my nigga Dave Chappelle would say, it's the best a nigga ever been treated. Let me see. What's that shit? Girly Girl said.
On here too, bro.
Black people need to remain consistent in all things. Period. Jay the Rock said is what's selling. So you say the same thing though. You said it's what's selling. D Will said. That's how we have been conditioned over the last several years. If you read niggas and flies every day, the Bible will be ultra boring. We watching trash and anything good and wholesome scenes boring. That's the truth.
For sure.
Let me see. He said, here we go. And if you watch Tom Brady for years, when you watch Stafford, it's boring. I don't know how he got that angry, man. He fucking with you, though.
Hey, man.
Yo.
Sit your ass down some damn way.
Right. Yo, Keisha just checked in. What up, Keisha? That's all the way out in Colorado. What up, though?
What up, though?
We have always had positive black shows. Some were and now are under watch, like Blackish. Like I said, I did mention Blackish. Grownish, Black Love. Love Is. I never looked at Love Is. T.I. and the Family Hustle. I just talked about that. It is kind of boring. I heard Insecure was good. I never looked at it though, but I did hear Insecure was good. He said, and we have more coming. Gotta find what interests you. There are a lot of black love and black marriage shows. And I think that's mostly due to Tyler Perry. I think most of those shows are probably Tyler Perry shows.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing is, we got to do better as parents though. Because if we were told not to watch some shit, it just didn't get watched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Benny Hill was off limits until you got to a certain age, nigga.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. But now they got these motherfucking phones and laptops, computers, tablets.
Access to everything.
And we got to do a better job of trying to block love and hip hop and give them the opportunity to watch Blackish and all the other black shows that you name. You know what I mean? Instead of just going in there and watch TV.
Right. I mean, what happened though is a lot of parents and shit. They can't stop the kids from watching it because they watching it with them.
That's the problem.
A lot of
you
shit.
know that shit though. They watching it with them.
That's not true because I stop a lot of shit. I block a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you also not sitting there watching it with them though. That's what I'm saying.
I am. When I'm at home and that time, we watching it together.
No, I'm talking about the shit that you watch.
Oh no, hell
like you're not gonna be watching motherfucking Game of Thrones and shit. With the Vikings or Vikings getting thrusted by other Vikings.
That's what I mean. You like when you block shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you block shit out your mouth. Like I always say, you gay ass shit. I always say, if you give light to shit, it's gonna grow, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't put light on it, bro, it won't grow, bro.
It won't grow.
You know what I mean? Like, we gotta stop putting a lot of lights on bullshit, bro. Yeah. Focus our light on some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some good can come out of it. Like we did with at the beginning. We got motherfucker Obama. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The light shined enough for they to grow that motherfucker. Let's keep pushing it, bro. It's not over, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's not over. No diss to Spike Lee, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's not over, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got the new people coming in, like, doing their thing. And I think it's that's gonna be the hard part, encouraging like new filmmakers, new TV producers, new content creators and shit to be able to not be afraid to lose the bag in order to create some shit that's positive. Because let's be honest, like you gonna lose the bag by skipping the ratchet shit. It's gonna happen. So at this point, you got to decide what's more important, like the art and culture, or the bag shit. I mean, that's simple as that, really.
Well, like I said, if we gonna do it that way, then I believe they've been trying. We just need our own fucking network, our own shit to push our own shit. You know what I mean? Because like I said before,
it's gonna be boring though.
We know that. No,
it's gonna be boring.
It's gonna be boring.
Give them the ratchet shit. Give it to them because, like I said, that's our shit. We know it's entertainment.
Let us control it.
Yeah, we know it's entertainment. You know what I mean? Like I keep saying it, them other coaches and racists, man, just believe that's just how the fuck we are. Yeah. And then their backlash and reviews is where the shit go foul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we always say, I don't watch this shit, and we leave it alone. No, they get in depth of why they don't watch the shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Look how they act and look how they are. That's why you got violence. That's why you can't. And we know that's not the real reason.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
My man M. Lowe just checked in. What up, though?
What up, though?
He said those who care more about the bag are willing to kill black culture. I mean, that's the truth. I think a lot of and a lot of that is our fault because we've encouraged,
Glorified it.
we've glorified the attainment of wealth as being the ultimate everything. Like nobody thinking about like, damn, I need to further the culture. I need to do something for my community. Like it's all about getting money, and that's partially our fault. But for the most part, when you come up in poverty or not having things, of course you desire those things.
Acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit.
Hey, that's real shit though.
Real shit.
Coco J just checked in. What's up, baby? She said, unfortunately, most of our people grow up, this new and old generation, in a negative environment. Basically, what I just said, being taught negativity, and the mentality is negative. Positivity is so abnormal these days, which is why all the BS is on TV, including Love and Hip Hop. Y'all go quit fucking with Love and Hip Hop, dog. And when it comes to making money, as long as they making it, that's all that matters. And they know people our kind will jump all over it without thinking twice about the negative effect it has on the community. As I always say, all money ain't good money, and that's for sure. All money not good money, and it is like sometimes we are a product of our environment. Even though my man D. Will said people need to be on purposesgreater.com. Shout out to my man D. Will. Make sure you do go to purposesgreater.com only because what I just said just then is that people are a sum total basically of their upbringing or their experiences. And he on his website and actually throughout most of his speaking, he always acknowledges the fact that you don't have to be a product of your circumstance. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Purpose is Greater means. So make sure you check out purposesgreater.com. Check out my man D. Will. You can see all his videos where he be talking shit, the positive shit, and it ain't boring.
It ain't boring.
It ain't boring.
He'll catch it. He'll catch it.
Girly Girl said Ava DuVernay here for sure. Queen Sugar, Mara Brock Akil, and being Mary Jane. Yeah, they are good though. Mara and her husband, I can't remember her husband's name, but they like a writing duo and shit. But even with them though, I think which one do I like the most out of them? Ava DuVernay doing her thing though. I'm mad that they took.
Who was Ava DuVernay?
She the one who did the slave shit where they was escaping from. God damn, what's the name of that shit? Somebody tell me what the name of that shit is.
21.
No, it was the show Underground. Yeah, so that shit was dope though because it wasn't talking about the slaves like it was talking about a revolt basically like people escaping like. I know this sounds stupid and shit because it's still about slaves. I know people hate slave movies. They hate the slave narrative. But I feel like whenever you showing like a slave uprising, I feel the positivity in it. Just like Rosewood. Like Rosewood was about slaves and shit. But I mean not slaves, but like a community basically getting overran by white people because the white lady told the lie and shit. But it's like you show the revolt or the resilience of black people, and I think that's positive.
Yeah, he came through with that bread. That's what happened. Huh? He came through with that bread. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
My thing is though, thriving neighborhoods, good. Whatever's good coming out of Wall Street, just like fucking Black Bottom, just like a lot of that shit. So you know what I'm saying? Just because they threw a wrench in it, bro, we can't stop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like. We gonna get a lot of wrenches, and this I think right now is the time that we should do it. Like this is the time, like the perfect time that we should get together as one. You know what I'm saying? Try to make a movement, try to make something happen,
and really take control of our content.
Yeah, and really take control of our content
because it's ours.
It's everything, dog. Like a lot of this shit, like a lot of this shit is based about what we live and what we do. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, and what we do, or that concept of what we do. Because Love and Hip Hop is. Not what we do, no bitch. That's not what we do. You
throw a drink,
throw a fist, not a bitch, not a drink fist.
M. Lowe checked back in. He said, "Who wants to see a black woman sleeping with multiple men? That's bad for black culture." That's what it is. On She's Gotta Have It, and I have to admit, like even though she is sleeping with multiple dudes and shit, not so much in this in the new season, but. I think it shows for us, I think, or not for black people and specifically, but I think for women, it shows like it shows a different life of a woman and how promiscuity. I think I'm saying that right. Promiscuity and shit can be misconstrued as something vile when you compare it with dudes and shit. It's like it's a double-edged sword. Like,
but you know what?
They hoes and shit. We just players.
You got to take it.
So I think this is examining that too.
You got to take it as a time to educate. Then you know what I'm saying, because it's happening.
Yeah, it's definitely happening.
It's happening. There's women out here sleeping with more. I mean, don't look at the fact that. Okay, well I can say this. Stop looking at the sex scenes and look at the reason why she's.
The reason why, yeah, and I think that's what Spike Lee is trying to push. I think that was the whole point of the original movie.
Yeah,
because these are the
why push that right now though?
Because
it's happening.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because women, especially black women, are at the forefront of our community, and until they feel comfortable with themselves, nigga, we all gonna be in trouble.
And they buy everything too.
Well, yeah, that too though.
Yeah.
That too though.
Women are consumers.
Yeah. He said, MLO said, show black families together like the 2020 Huxtables. I think, like I said, for me, I think that the Carmichaels and Blackish is the closest thing to what I would call like that era of positivity. And I like that shit. And they took Carmichaels off. I was pissed about that. But I think that's the closest thing. So Blackish is the closest thing that we got right now. And I fuck with that. I don't think it's boring at all. I think that kind of entertainment is good. But I do also like motherfucking love and hip hop and black ink and shit. And the motherfuckers fighting. I ain't never seen a nigga do a tattoo. But I'm just saying. I know they do tattoos. Not one. But it's time to get out of here. We didn't overtalk that shit though. We got time. You want to hit us with a last minute comment, man? Throw it in the comment box. We'll go around the block one last time, dog. I'm gonna switch the question up though for the last thing, like I always do. Throw niggas off a little bit. So the original question was, what happened to black positivity on TV? All right. So my ending question for everybody once we get out of here, I just want to ask you this: what would you consider to actually be black positivity? Like, what would you want to see on TV as far as black positivity? Like, what would you want to see, Angry Man?
I don't know.
Like, are we too far past like the Cosby Show type shit?
I mean, give me a modern, different world. You know what I mean? Like Black is just tapping it. You know what I mean? Black is just hitting.
It's close.
It's hitting there.
Yeah, it's close.
You know what I mean? Because but reason it's different because back then you had your different worlds that showed people like me and you the struggle in college before we got there.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because some of the shit, Denise and them went through in college, it wasn't to our extreme. Yeah. But, I having money sometimes, I having food sometimes, sure. Getting fucked up grades and trying to hide them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then fucked off the refund check that you was supposed. I mean, shit like that. You saw it, but it wasn't to the extreme. But we seen that shit, and then actually we live that shit. Yeah. Now these kids coming up now don't have they going blind off what we trying to tell them. Yeah. But 99% of the time, if it ain't your kid, he ain't listening to you. No fucking way.
True that. Hell no, my buddy. What you think, dog? What would you like to see?
I mean, I would like to see some kind of camaraderie. Yeah. Some different upbringing, bro. Like we came from a whole different breed, bro. Like, and we came up with those shows, you know what I mean? And that made us try to get something better, you know what I mean? Like work on something better, you know what I mean? And I think we should have a lot more of them, dog. Like I don't know what show exactly would I like to see for sure. But I would like to see some shit that's gonna bring some motherfuckers together, bro. Get us popping out here, making us a motherfucking unit, a force, cause we ain't shit.
No, he said, I love your optimism, dog. This is shit.
Like y'all can portray to be whatever y'all want to be with y'all, cars, and you can do this. You got a little bit of money, but still, and dog, we ain't got it where we need to be, bro. Yeah, like you can't walk into the same department store, a white person walk in and still not get no look just because you're colored, dog.
There's no
layaway, you know what I'm saying? Like the Rosewood, right? There's no layaway. Like the Rosewood thing. You know what I mean? The black bottom thing I mentioned earlier before, like that shit that was thriving, bro. And once they come in, they try to fuck shit up, bro. Yeah. We can't let them keep fucking shit up, bro. If they do, they gonna have to throw a bomb on America. Period. Let's make them throw a fucking atomic bomb on America because we thriving that much. They hate it that much, bro.
They hate it that much. They kill themselves.
Kill themselves with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's crazy.
That's some deep shit, though.
I'm just saying though. That's just crazy though. You know what I mean? Like I think we as a people, bro. everything out here got a little sprinkler nigga in it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
You know what I mean? Like real talk, you know what I mean?
Nigga sprinkling.
It's sprinkling everything, you know what I mean? So we everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like we got a voice, bro. And that's why I say this is the perfect time right now, while we got the little voice that we got, to get this shit popping, you know what I'm saying? If we ain't gonna get this shit popping, dog, I'm telling you, bro. It's no light. There's a lot of this shit we gonna keep talking about.
Yeah,
we gonna have a lot of topics. We got a different topic every motherfucking week.
Like, so I think we do our fair share here. We talk about a lot of ratchet shit, but I do that shit to make sure you motherfuckers tune in, and then we have actual real conversation shit, because we are also a part of that medium that we talking about, that are responsible for the culture. You know what I'm saying? But M. Lo said he need to see shows where black men defend, protect, and support their families. Black moms pushing boys to be masculine and daughters to be feminine.
Yeah, shit. Let's get it.
That's what I'm talking about, though. They trying to push heterosexuality out the window, though, for whatever reason.
Why don't they have like a real college reality show?
Yeah.
But you know, see, but the thing of it is, which direction would you go in?
They gonna go ratchet to get the money.
But my thing is, I wouldn't go ratchet, bro. I would just tell like the whole fucking for real story, nigga. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard in a motherfucker. You show a motherfucker struggle to a point where they can get to a point where they, you can see them in season 4, they doctors, you know what I'm saying,
right.
and lawyers and shit, you know what I'm saying.
And also the other realities that these $60,000-$70,000 in debt and still ain't got no job. All that shit need to be shown on TV.
Shit, dude, I had to learn how to fry ramen noodles, nigga. It was so bold.
Right, because you had to figure out all kind of shit, man. Yo, Mente just checked in. What up, though?
What up, though?
We getting ready to get up out of here, though. I'm gonna round it off with my last comment. If you got a last second comment, man, throw it in the comment box. We will read it live on air. So this is my last comment, dog. As far as what I would like to see, I do think, like we said, at this point, black is the closest thing, only because not only did, like Drake came from Compton and shit, which you actually think he came from Compton for real, but not only did he come from, a position where shit was fucked up, you know what I'm saying, but now he's like an executive. Rainbow is a fucking doctor and shit. But they still talk about the trials and tribulations of black people, like letting you know that even though you made it successful, just like Money said, you still got those situations. So success don't always take you out of the racism thing or out of the oppression and shit. It does give you some open doors to some doors that may not be open to the rest of us. But at the end of the day, it's still shit that you got to deal with. It's still shit he was dealing with at work, just being black, and they make a reference to that. So I think that's gonna be the closest thing. I do think that it's got to be a way to have a show for instance, like people coming out of 48205. I use our zip code all the time because it's one of the worst in the country and shit. Not bragging about that shit, but I'm just saying that's kind of what it is. So if you could have a show about somebody who come from, from what you want to call it, from humble beginnings and shit, and who make something of themselves that don't have something to do with violence and don't have something to do with drugs. Because it's like you can't come from poverty without selling dope or going to jail. I mean, if you look at TV.
Yeah, but you know what? We got to find a better way to treat our successful black people. We do.
That too.
Because, like, look at here. If let's say a Dre and a Rainbow lived around the corner. 99% of the people over here, they think they the shit, or they gonna try to rob you.
They're gonna try to rob them. I am laughing.
Then if they try to move out to go to the suburbs, they'll sell out. Then the white folks out there don't want them.
Yeah.
So
it's tough.
those are the kids, and then you sit back and say, how y'all gonna be so successful and your kids fucked up because they confused.
Right.
I can't go back to where my parents lived at because they think I'm snobby or the shit, or they gonna try to rob me.
Right.
I can't come out here with the white folks because they don't want the niggas out here no goddamn way. I mean,
True, yeah.
Think about it. We got to figure out a way.
Sword.
Yeah, we got to figure out a better way to treat our successful black folk. Don't hate on him or try to take his shit. Figure out how he got it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know, we run them away. We do. We run them away because the first time they get there, where they feel like they need to get, they gone because of the exact reasons I just named.
You right though.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't trying to get robbed, and I don't
want my kids getting fucked up out here. You know what I mean? I don't want my daughter pregnant by Byron and shit. You know?
Byron.
The niggas in these motherfucking they'll kidnap the kids trying to get ransom and all this dumb ass shit.
That's not funny, but that's what I hit the lottery today for a couple million. You're gonna have to leave, and that's sad.
Yo, on that note, man, we about to get up out of here, dog. I want to thank everybody who checked us out on YouTube, on Facebook, on IG Live, man. Thank y'all for y'all comments. This Friday, we will be in Charlotte, North Carolina for the Pod Excellence Awards show. We were nominated for 2 podcast awards, man. So hopefully we bring both of them home this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? This Saturday coming from Charlotte. We definitely will let y'all know. But till the next time, man, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet Earth. Straight from the E-Block Radio, man. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
Newport Incense.
Newport Incense, dog. I got my man Mark Money in the building.
Get some, you know what it is.
And of course, man, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Yep.
This phone, I ain't never heard this phone ring so much.
So much, I know, right?